Hey guys, Clumsy Dad. Yes, actually getting a tabletop game to the table. My son and I played a 2-player game, and we played with a friend of his for a 3-player game. And what I say about in-depth or advanced, I'm just going to be assuming you know the basic rules. Now, a couple things that surprised me about the game was how hard it was actually when you purchase a tile to make it fit. It's rather tricky and not exactly intuitive to begin with, especially when you have to try to place it with sides, with 2 sides. Oh, this one happens to fit, but it can be rather difficult and kind of screw up your plans at times. The other thing, of course, that's interesting is the valuing your pieces, exactly how much you're going to put on them, how much you're willing to use to protect them that you have to pay to the bank versus maybe selling them and getting income from your opponent. All that is quite thinky and tricky in a good way as the bidding values increase normally with the gold accumulated through the game. The other thing we learned about as you move through the 6 rounds in a 2 to 4 player game is you kind of want to focus on the C and D, because early on the A and B come out, you're not going to be able to max out the points for those. But as you get into the later rounds, you're going to be able to get those C's and D's at least twice. So you want to think about focusing your tile collecting on those. For instance, ships was one of my main focus to build up towards the end. And in the end game, the last round, you're going to be able to see where you both are on the board, and you're going to be able to focus in on, okay, what do I need to win? Do I just need to win gold and not win ships, or vice versa? Or looking at what tiles he has out versus you about who's going to gain the advantage at the end. And of course, with the scrolls is also very intriguing, because you can get big points, 10, 12 or more from those at the end in the game. So overall, I'll put in the show notes if you want a review of the game in general. jongetsgames did an excellent review, but these are just some of the finer points I wanted to talk about. And again, with the 2-player game, you're able to focus in on what your opponent is doing, and maybe, like I was talking about, this endgame strategy of maybe buying his or discarding one of yours to eliminate a piece that is important for his final scores. But in a 3 or 4 player game, it's harder to anticipate exactly what everyone is up to. But once again, very enjoyable. Isle of Skye, highly recommend. Hey guys, Clumsy Dad, talk to you later.